What's going on, everybody? My name is Bobby, and I'm just another reactor here on YouTube. And today I'm going to be reacting to Orbit Culture, The Shadowing. And before I get to this reaction, I just want to remind you all to please subscribe to my channel, and please like this video. And if you care to support my channel, there's a PayPal link in the description, or you can leave a tip through the Brave browser, which is a cryptocurrency browser. You can also donate through the Cash App using my email address, which is in the description below. But donations to my channel are not necessary. They're not required. You can watch my videos for free, but any support for my channel is greatly appreciated. Now this song, The Shadowing, it's the third song of a trilogy that some of y'all recommended that I react to when I first reacted to Orbit Culture for their song Red Fog. And I've already reacted to the first two, which was Nensha and Rebirth. And honestly, from those two, I really liked those two songs. They were really cool, especially Nensha. That was badass. And Rebirth was really cool too. But I was getting so into the music that I really wasn't listening to the lyrics much, and I really wasn't catching what about the songs were a trilogy. I didn't know if it was a story that took place over the three songs. So before I reacted to this, I looked it up. I didn't have much time to look it up because of other stuff that was going on. But I looked it up, and the only thing I could find was that it was three songs that were released before their studio album Nija. I don't know if that's the way it's pronounced. In Spanish, that would be pronounced Nija, but I don't even know that is a word in Spanish. But Orbit Culture is from Sweden, so I don't know if that's a Swedish word or what. But they released these three songs as a trilogy, and then they released the album. So it doesn't really say whether the trilogy is like a story or something, I don't know. So anyway, if you watch my first reaction to Nensha, I explain on there how I'm going to release these three reactions. So if you haven't seen my first two reactions before this one for Orbit Culture, Nensha, and Rebirth, I would recommend watching those first, and especially Nensha, and I explain a few things about these three reactions and how I'm going to release them. So anyway, without further ado, this is my reaction to the third song of the trilogy by Orbit Culture, and the song is The Shadowing, and this is the official music video. Man, badass. Sorry about that, I pressed the wrong button here. Okay, real quick, I wanted to say, first of all, my previous two reactions to Nensha and Rebirth, I mentioned on my Rebirth reaction that as much as I liked that song, I liked Nensha a little bit better, mainly because of Nicholas's vocals. I just like the way he sounded on Nensha, and he sounds great on Rebirth also. I mentioned that Nensha was probably my favorite of the two, but man, this one kicked into high gear from the beginning. That was awesome. And then Nicholas singing that badass, aggressive, growling voice that I like from him. I like his James Hetfield sounding voice, but I really like this voice better. And I'm not really crazy about a lot of death metal bands where they have vocalists like this that sound like this, but they're just all speed and thrash and, you know, hardly any substance. I mean, it's still really cool. Like bands like Cannibal Corpse are really good, but to me everything just sounds kind of redundant after a while. But bands like Orbit Culture and Amorphous, another band that I discovered through this channel, that they're just very melodic and their songs are well thought out and they're not all speed and death and thrash. I mean, they do a lot of change ups and really cool slow grooves, and I know the other death metal bands do that sometimes too, but I don't know, these bands of today, they just seem to be doing more with their music, even some of the ones that have like orchestration and all that in their songs. But I just really like it, and Orbit Culture is badass. So anyway, I just wanted to say all that this song just started off with a bang and sounds really kick-ass. Man, another thing, Christopher is a beast on the drums. That guy kicks ass on the drums. Another thing I noticed about this video before my first pause was the creature they showed on this video looks like the creature at the end of the Rebirth video that came up at the end after the two weird humanoid looking creatures killed that Grim Reaper looking woman that was in the forest. I guess the videos maybe are the trilogy part of the videos. I gotta watch Nensha again because I don't remember the video quite as much as I remember a lot of the Rebirth video. But this video here does seem to be a continuation of Rebirth, only this girl now is running through the forest. She looks more human, and whatever creature that was that came up at the end of the Rebirth video seems to be stalking or chasing her. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on, but the song kicks ass, and Christopher is badass on the drums. Nicholas sounds great. Richard and Frederick, they sound awesome. Guitar sound awesome. The bass sounds great. They just have a really good mix and sound to their songs that I've heard so far. Just really kick ass. Well, that was Orbit Culture with the shadowing. And man, that really kicked ass. I'm having trouble deciding whether I like Nensha or this one better. I mean, all three of them are great songs, but man, Nensha and this song were really kick ass. And after my last pause there, they did something that's also in the Rebirth video, song, whatever, and I don't remember if they did it in Nensha as well, where they have a kind of like a really slow mellow part, and then again it just kicks into gear again after that. Really kick ass, and the videos were really cool. I'm gonna have to watch them all three again to see if I can put like a little story together or something from them, because I just honestly don't remember the Nensha video as much, because that was the first of the trilogy that I watched. I really wasn't thinking of any storylines or anything. But anyway, that was great, and I really want to thank y'all for recommending this trilogy. If you know of any kind of story about this trilogy other than what I mentioned, let me know in the comments. I'd like to know whatever there is to know about this, and also other songs that I can react to by Orbit Culture. That would be cool too. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this reaction, and I just want to remind y'all again to please subscribe to my channel, and please like this video. And if you care to support my channel, there's a PayPal link in the description, or you can leave a tip through the Brave browser, which is a cryptocurrency browser, and you can even donate through the Cash App using my email address, which is also in the description below. But donations to my channel are not necessary. They're not required. You can watch my videos for free, but any support for my channel is greatly appreciated. Thank you all once again for watching my reaction to Orbit Culture, The Shadowing.